Welcome once again. It is another weekend, and we are here with Forex market review and then signals for the week. And this week is going to be a hot week. Okay, if this is your first time watching me live on Facebook or live on YouTube, this is Leading Forex YouTube channel and Leading Forex Facebook page. We also have a Telegram page where we share signals. Apart from having reviews like this and giving signals that will go in the course of the week, we also have a Telegram page where we share signals and then we digest issues about the forex market together. So I am Kofi, your admin of Leading Forex. I am here in Ghana. I don't know where you are, but I am in Ghana. But first of all, let me say Baraka de Salah to all Muslim traders on Leading Forex YouTube channel, on Facebook, and then on our Telegram page. Today's Saturday is Baraka de Salah. It's actually today that the Ramadan fasting is ending. So let's use the opportunity to wish our colleagues a happy Ramadan and also pray for strength, more money, and above all, success in life. So with that being said, let's look at what we have. Let's get into the business straightforward. This week, we are here to give you some reviews about the Forex market and then also to tell you possible signals that we think will be tradable. If this is your first time, I always tell you that if this is your first time meeting us on this channel, you will possibly have to try this on demo and be sure of what you are getting before you jump into your live account to use this. Okay, but those of you who have been with us for some years now, you know how we do it. So this will not be anything new to you guys. But I've had a lot of questions coming in and a lot of suggestions coming in. So possibly this video is going to be a bit long today. So please pardon me if this video becomes longer. It is not as if I'm just trying to talk too much, but I want to react or respond to certain suggestions that were sent to me in the course of the week concerning this review and then signals. Now, last week we had 11 signals. We gave 11 signals. And lo and behold, we had 10 signals hitting TP, except one. And that one is going to be Euro GBP. I don't want to go back to mention all these pairs because we have a lot of things to talk about today. So those of you who skipped that or couldn't get opportunity to watch or to hear that video after this or before this one, let me put it that way, the video before this one is actually last week's review. You can go and watch it and you will see and then be able to analyze the signals we gave and actually look on your chart and see whether it did exactly as we said. All right, so that is that. So today I will not be mentioning all the 11 signals we gave, but all I can say is that we gave 11 signals, 10 hit TP, some were a TP of 100 pips, some were a TP of 80 pips, and 11 trades were given, except Euro GBP, which did not give us the TP of 80 pips. Apart from that trade, all the other 10 trades gave us the TP that we wanted. So this week's trade would have been a bigger one. The win would have been a bigger one to all the traders who watch this review. Now, before we talk about the signals for this week and then the review for the market next week, which is the coming week, I want us to look at some of the things you guys sent and then the suggestions you came on board with. Now, most of you were like, you are new traders, and so when I give up the forecast like that and ask you to actually give a TP of, let's say, 100 pips and a stop loss of 50, it becomes difficult for you to do the calculation. And then it's kind of difficult where to actually enter into the market and where to actually exit. It becomes difficult for you guys. I understand when you are new to this business, that is how it is. But I'll try my best and then begin to do videos that will be more of tutorial, okay? And I'm sure those videos will benefit those of you who are now new to the forex market. So please pardon me. And there will be other videos I'll be doing. There will be more of tutorials, okay, and they will be explaining some of these things, and then for you to be able to even calculate and to know how to get your TP and how to get your stop loss, and then where to even enter into the market. But the weekend signals that I give, or the review that I give, is for you to enter into the market when the market opens. Okay, so whenever the market opens, you are supposed to enter into the forex market. I also agree that most of you say that when the market opens, your brokers have a wider spread, so it becomes difficult for some of you to enter into the trade immediately when the market opens. That is true, but the spread will depend on the kind of broker you are using. So the spreads are there, and that is where these brokers, they also make their money from. So whenever the market opens, they widen the spread such a way that it becomes so difficult to even trade. You feel like this spread is too much. But there are other brokers that are of the standard. They give you the least spread you can possibly expect. So there are other brokers like that, which I'm not here to mention the brokers, but when you do your little research, or maybe in another video I can do a review of these brokers and then maybe suggest some of these brokers to you. Those who have a lower spread when it comes to market being open. Some give as low as 0 pips when the market opens. Yes, that is true. Yes, some give as low as 0 pips when the market opens. That means there is no spread at all when the market opens. And then there are others that will give you a minimum of, or a maximum of 3 pips difference. A maximum of 3 pips difference when the market opens. So those kind of brokers are also cool. If a broker will give you just 3 pips when the market opens, I think it's cool, right? But there are other brokers that will give you 20 pips gap, some 50 pips when the market opens. You see a spread of 90 pips, a spread of 50 pips, a spread of 30 pips, a spread of 15 pips, a spread of 10 pips. And these are the brokers some of you have the problems with. So we'll look at that in another video, but not specifically in this video. Then also I would like to talk about let me talk about money management first. Now, you see, sometimes I always tell all of you this, or I say this, that when you have an account and that account is, for instance, $100, the forex market is not a place to make huge chunk of money within the shortest possible time. That is never the case. Forex is an investment. I always use that word, investment, because if you were told that forex is a place you can easily make money, it's true, but to some extent you need to think otherwise. Okay, yes, it is a place you can easily make money, and that money you will make on your money will be more than the interest your bank will give to you when you go to deposit your money at the bank or do investment with your bank. The kind of profit they will give you is quite low as compared to what you can make in the forex market. Okay, but in this case, the forex market, the money you are making from forex is an investment which you personally control. You control your own profits and losses. Okay, that is the difference. But with the banks, when you go to deposit your money there to invest, they take care of the losses and then the profits, and then you go to sleep. And then what they do is that at the end, your profit is given. But with the forex market, you actually control your investment, which is your forex account. It's in your own hands, and whatever you do to that account is up to you. Okay, now this is what I want to tell you. There are a lot of billionaires and then millionaires in the world. Come to think of the world richest men and women, some like Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, and the rest. Okay, the Donald Trumps, and then the Mark Zuckerberg and the rest. Have you ever asked yourself where they invest? You should ask yourself, where do these people put their monies? The truth of the matter is that little of their monies go into investment in forex. Little. The greater part of their monies go into stock market, buying of bonds here and there, investment into other areas of life that they think makes money, like real estate and the rest. And then some kind of currencies that are safe haven currencies. So they actually invest in other businesses. They don't put all their money in Forex. It's just a little of their money that goes into Forex. The rest go into stock markets, bonds, and then real estate and the rest. So you should ask yourself that, look, if the Forex market was actually a place where you can easily make money, just the way it is being preached to you, the way it is being made palatable in your ears. Today, I want to be frank with you and tell you the reality. If the Forex market was a holy grail, as people are preaching, then I want to be sure the Warren Buffett, the Donald Trump, the Mark Zuckerberg, and the rest should have had almost 100% of their monies in Forex. Because if that is the place that makes easy money, who doesn't want easy money? Already they even have the bigger monies. So they can easily put their monies in there and make double, triple their accounts within the shortest possible time. But if these people are rather putting little monies there and then the greater money in other businesses, that should tell you that the Forex market is not a holy grail as people are preaching to you. The Forex market is an investment platform, okay? And you need to understand that concept. Okay, you need to understand that concept first of all. And it doesn't matter the kind of groups in which you are and people are making the money. It doesn't matter the screenshots people send to you to tell you the profit they are making in a day and the rest. Let's spare ourselves those testimonies, okay? Let's assume those testimonies are true. Yes, to some extent, some of them are true. People are really making money. They are really hitting it big with this Forex market. But the truth of the matter is that they may show you the bigger profits they are making today, but they may not show you the bigger losses they will be making tomorrow. I am telling you the truth. They will show you the bigger profits they are making right now. When they hit $1,000, $2,000 in a day, they will send you screenshots. But when they lose $10,000 in a day, they will not send you the screenshots. So be careful how you are easily convinced into this thing to believe that yes, it is all you need and to be. Please take it easy. Forex is not a holy grail. So you need to manage your account very well. Let me ask you this. I don't know how long you have been in Forex, okay? But let's assume you've been in Forex for 1 year, okay? That's 365 days. Ask yourself that if in a day you had a plan of making a profit of just $1 in a day on $100 account, okay? You had $100 account. Let's say you invested $100. I want to give you this scenario. I told you this video is going to be long. Please take your time and listen to the end. I'm surely going to give you the signals for this week, but take your time and listen to me carefully. I will tell you the bitter truth. People will not be ready to tell you. For me, I will tell you, okay? It is up to you to either like it or dislike it. It's up to you. When you find yourself among those who are banging it and making it huge in a day, congrats. But hey, be careful, because the market in which you are is not as we all see it every day or people are preaching about. Okay? Now, like I was saying, assume your $100 account, you invested it in Forex, and then you took this $100 as an investment, of which you said to yourself, you just need just $1 on your investment in a day. In 365 days, you would have made $365 on your $100 in a year. Ask yourself, how much or what percentage do banks give on investment per annum? Ask yourself, how much do they give on investments per annum? Some give as low as 3% per annum. Some give as low as 5% per annum. Some gives, the maximum you can get is maybe 20% or 15% per annum. I know most of you watching me might be investors in other fields of work, so you know what I'm talking about. Especially going to put your money into some investment companies, or investing your money in the banks, or buying shares and the rest. How much profit do they give you per annum? What is the percentage rate per annum? It is as low as I'm talking about 10%, 15% per annum, 7% and the rest per annum. But ask yourself, your $100 which you placed in your Forex account, at the end of the year, which is per annum, you've had $365 on it if you had a plan of making just $1 on your account in a day. So at the end of the year, your $100 becomes $465 at the end of the year. You invested $100, made a profit of $365 because your aim was to make $1 on your $100 in a day. So at the end of the year, your $100 has given you how much? $365 profit. In addition to your $100, that will be $465. No bank will ever give you this. No investment will ever give you this. So when you hear people saying Forex is a holy grail to make money, it is true. When you go with this scenario I'm giving you, it's going to be perfect. It will sound well. But if someone tells you in a day on your $100 account, you can double that account, triple that account in a week and the rest. Yes, to some extent, that will be true. But hey, you should tread cautiously because you can easily lose that money in no time. Okay? Because you are joking with some monies you have not really thought about how to manage it well. So when it comes to account management, I will really want you to decide, okay, if you have a $100 account or a $100 account in your Forex broker, okay, ask yourself, this is investment. In a year, how much do you want to make? Can you ask yourself that question, that in a week, okay, assume in a week, you want maybe, let's even assume you don't want the $1 a day because it is too small. You don't want $1 a day because it is too small. Okay, so let's assume you want how much? You want $2 a day, right? So $2 a day in a week, that will be, or let's even assume you want $3 a day. Let's use $3 a day. So $3 in a day times 7, 7 will be 21, right? So that will be $21 in a week. Although it's supposed to be 5 trading days, but let's take it as 7 trading days because you are going a challenge of 365 days, which includes weekends. So when you are calculating, you add the weekends. So you are after $21 in every week on your $100. Would that be too difficult for you to get? No, it will not be difficult. And how can you easily make that? You will need a lot size of 0.03. Okay, you need a lot size of 0.03, and all you need is 200 pips. Okay, 200 pips of 0.03 should even give you $300. Yes, it should give you $30. Sorry, it should give you $30 because 0.01 every $100 is $10. So if you have 0.01, 2 trades should give you $20. So you need a lot size of 0.02, and then all you need is 200 pips. So when a signal is given, and that signal is 100 pips signal, all you need to do is to go 0.01, 0.01, 2 trades, and each will give you 100 pips. So the 2 trades would have given you 200 pips, which is $20 at the end of the week. So simple. And ask yourself, do you think if you have 0.01, 2 trades, 0.01, 2 trades, and then your account is $100, do you think you will ever blow that account? It will be very difficult to blow that account. It will be very, very difficult to blow that account. Okay, so 0.01, 2 trades, because you know each of these trades is to give you $100. Each trade is going to give you $100. Sorry, let me come again, because you know each trade is going to give you $10. Exactly. Each trade is going to give you $10. A signal of 100 pips. A signal of 100 pips. Each trade is going to give you 100 pips, and 100 pips is going to be $10. with 0.01. So 2 trades, 0.01, 2. When you put in 2 trades, you will make $20, which will be equal to your weekly target. So in 4 weeks, $20 times 4, 24 will give you what? That's $80, right? So at the end of the month, you would have just made $80 on your $100. Now multiply $80 by 12 and see how much you'll be having at the end of the year. Just do that mathematics. I'll leave that to you. And then ask yourself that at the end of the year, ask yourself that is there any bank or any institution that can ever give you that interest on your money? No. So do not rush. Don't take Forex as a holy grail. I want you to take your time. And when you are given a signal, give it the least lot size you can, looking at your account balance. Okay, I am just using $100 as a minimum account balance to do this analysis. Okay, now with that being said, you now know what to target for. I cannot decide for you. I don't know your target. Okay, now there are a lot of you who also go to borrow money, and then you borrow the money with interest on it already, and your plan is to put it in the Forex market, triple it in a day or two, get back the loan paid, and then you are good to go. That would be a very serious mistake to do. Never borrow money with the aim of putting it in Forex to double the account, triple the account in no time, and pay back the loan. 50-50 chances are in Forex. You can make it that way, but you can also lose that money. Now, when you lose that money and you don't have any other source of income, how would you be able to pay back the loan? And then the interest. And like I said, Forex is an investment. You only invest when you feel you have some spare money, which you think there is a need to put it there. That is where you do what? You invest. When you have spare money, you invest that spare money. But you can't go and borrow money and come and invest. Because when you borrow the money and you invest, don't forget that the money that you've been borrowed, the bank has also invested in you, because they are going to make profits from you. So it is equally an investment the bank has made on you. Any money you borrow from the bank has invested in you, because they are going to make profit on the money they have given to you. And then you have also taken this money with the aim of going to invest it in Forex to make profits so that you can pay back. What if? I am not saying that is what will happen, but what if you lose that investment? How do you pay back the loan if you don't have any other source of income? So think wisely if you want to invest. Don't rush. Take your time. Even if you feel like going for a loan to invest in Forex, follow a strategy for some time and be sure you have gotten the headway and you know what you are about to do before you go for that loan and put it in Forex. Let me end there and then talk about safe haven currencies. This will lead me to giving you my signals for today. Now, the safe haven currencies are currencies that the word safe haven is more or less like a temporal safety. Good. Let me use that word. Safe haven simply means a temporal safety. A place where you can run for safety, or you can run to go and hide for some time when you feel there is a danger coming, or when you feel there's a havoc on your way. So you run for safety. Okay? So safe haven simply means running for safety, running to a safer place, to be there for a while. And then when you feel everything is okay, then you come back. That is safe haven. Now, we have safe haven currencies. We have currencies that investors, when they feel there are troubles coming in the world of investment, they transfer their monies, or they change their monies into those currencies. Those currencies are safe haven currencies. So they take their monies and then they put them there. And then they wait and see the results of whatever is the danger. And when the danger calms down, then they go back for their money and then they put it back into whatever they were doing. And some of these safe haven currencies are the US dollar, the Japanese yen, and then Swiss franc. These three currencies are the safe haven currencies. So whenever there is danger coming in the world of investment, all investors will convert their money into these currencies, and then they wait and see the outcome of whatever is coming. And when everything normalizes, they go back and then they pick their monies back and then reinvest it into, or get back on business or on track and do whatever they want to do. So in 2020, we've been hit by a pandemic known as coronavirus. So immediately we were hit by coronavirus. What do you think will happen? Businesses were closing down, countries were having lockdown, and businesses were going down here and there. So what do you think the investors will do? They will pack their monies into the safe haven currencies, which is the US dollar, the Japanese yen, and the Swiss franc. So if you study from January up to now, where we are in May, you will realize that these three currencies have been very, very strong. The reason is that investors were converting their monies into safe haven currencies because the pandemic, they didn't know how the pandemic will end. And since you don't know how it will end, you need to get a safety net for your monies, first of all, and then wait and see the outcome. Once you begin to get a headway of what the outcome will be, then you can go back for your investment or take back your monies and then put it back into your investments. And that is exactly what the investors have done. They have gone to buy the safe haven currencies, which is the US dollar, the Japanese yen, and then the Swiss franc. Maybe in another video, I will explain why these three currencies are known as the safe haven currencies. Maybe I'll explain in another video or another time. But for now, I just want you to know that these are the three safe haven currencies. When it comes to the commodities too, we have safe haven commodities, and that is gold and the rest. I wouldn't go there now, but I just want to talk about currencies for today. Now, from where we have come from where we are, how do I put it? Give me the words. How do I go? Okay, looking at how far we've come with coronavirus, that is exactly how I should put it. Looking at how far we have come, looking at coronavirus, it looks like there's beginning to be a headway, or there's a clearer picture of how coronavirus is going to end now. There's people are beginning to see the outcome and how it could be managed and how blah blah blah. And so investors are beginning to look like, okay, let's begin to make a move by going for our monies again to see where we can put them. So this is beginning to happen. And because this is beginning to happen, we are going to be seeing some currencies going weaker. And if some currencies will go weaker, which currencies do you think? Okay. All right, so let's continue. I had mommy calling. My mom was calling, so let me finish this video and call her. All right. So, like I was saying, if currencies are going weaker or going to be weaker, then that should tell you that the safe haven currencies might be going weaker, because people will begin to take their monies from the safety net. I mean, the safe haven. They will begin to take their monies and then try to readjust themselves by investing small. So that being said, USD, JPY, and Chef might begin to lose a little in terms of their value, because investors will want to go back for their monies and then put them back into business. So with that being said, we have some currencies like JPY and then USD specifically that are looking at possible weakness. I'm looking at them as a possible weakness for this week. All right, but not so much, but I'm just seeing them as such. Possibly that is a forecast I am foreseeing. I'm just giving this as a forecast, okay? Now, with that being said, I'm also looking at some currencies that will appreciate this week. Some currencies will be stronger this week. And I'm looking at the Canadian dollar CAD to be very strong this week. And I'm also looking at GBP to be very strong this week, yes. And then a bit of euro. Yes, a bit of euro. But specifically, I'm looking at CAD and GBP. These two currencies, I'm tipping them to be strong this week. That is my own forecast about the strength. It can be true, it can choose not to be true, but it's just a forecast. Now, if that is the case, what are some currencies we'll be trading this week? We're going to be trading about 11 currencies again, currency pairs. We'll be trading 11 currency pairs. So let me give you these currency pairs, then we are good to go. We are ready to end this video, all right? So the currency pairs I'm looking at for this week will be GBP USD, GBP JPY, NZD JPY, Chef JPY, CAD JPY, AUD JPY, Euro JPY, NZD USD, AUD USD, USD CAD, Euro USD, and then Euro CAD. I'm tipping these currencies as currencies we can buy this week. Choose a few of them. Don't choose all. Don't use your money on all of this. But if this is your first time, put them on demo and let's see how they turn out, okay? The end will justify the means, okay? So put these currencies on trial if this is your first time. But those of you on the Leading Forex YouTube channel and then the Telegram page, if you want to join the Telegram page, after watching this video, go to the description of this video. You will see the Telegram page link over there. You click on it, it will bring you straight to our Telegram page and you will see what is happening over there. It is a free Telegram page where we do everything Forex. It's free. Now, let's continue. Now I have given you the pairs. Are we buying or selling? I'm sure by now you should have an idea of what we'll be doing. Now, GBP USD, we are buying GBP USD. Our target is 100 pips. Our stop loss is 50 pips. We are doing this 1:2 ratio thing. 1:2 ratio thing is what we're still doing. So GBP USD, we're going to look for a buy. 100 pips TP. 50 pips stop loss. And then GBP JPY, we are going to look for a buy. 100 pips TP, 50 pips stop loss. NZD JPY, we are looking for a buy. The same, let's go for 80 pips for it. 80 pips TP, 40 pips stop loss. NZD JPY. And then Chef JPY, we are buying Chef JPY. 80 pips TP, 40 pips stop loss. And then CAD JPY. CAD JPY, we are buying CAD JPY. 80 pips TP, 40 pips stop loss. And then AUD JPY, we are buying AUD JPY. The same 80 pips TP, 40 pips stop loss. And then Euro JPY, we are buying Euro JPY. Euro JPY, okay, 100. Let's go for 100 pips. 100 pips TP, 50 pips stop loss. And then NZD USD, let's go for 80 pips. So NZD USD, 80 pips TP, 40 pips stop loss. AUD USD, the same, 80 pips TP, 40 pips stop loss. So Euro JPY we are buying, NZD USD we are buying, AUD USD buy, we are buying, and then USD CAD we are selling. USD CAD we selling with 80 pips TP. Okay, so quickly let's end this video. So USD CAD, like I said, we are selling with a TP of 80 pips and a stop loss of 40 pips. Euro USD, we are buying Euro USD with 80 pips TP, yes, 80 pips TP, and then 40 pips stop loss. And then the last one is Euro card. We are selling Euro card for sale, and then Euro card, okay, 80 pips TP, and then 40 pips stop loss. Now, all the stop losses I have given, you can adjust them when you look at your own trading system and you feel like there's a need to adjust them. Please do. You can choose to go for what do I say? You can choose to adjust them to maybe 80 pips TP, 80 pips stop loss. It's going to be up to you. Okay, and I don't think that is bad. Even if you put on trade trades, let me give you this scenario. The reason why I'm saying this. If you put on trade trades with 0.01, you choose 3 trades with 0.01, and then you are targeting all these 3 trades are 80 pips each. All right, so 0.01, 80 pips will be $8. So in all, if you are losing all these 3 trades and then you choose to give it a TP of 80 pips and a stop loss of 80 pips, if you choose to do that, if you choose to give it a TP of 80 pips and a stop loss of 80 pips for all these 3 trades, and you lose all these 3, 8 times 3 will be what? 82 as what? 16, right? So that will be 24. So in all, you'll be losing $24. If you lose all these 3 trades, you'll be losing $24. The same way, when you win all these 3 trades, you'll be making $24 profit. Now, let's assume you won 2 of these trades and lost 1. You won 2 of these trades and lost 1. So you made $16 as profit and lost $8. So when you subtract that $8 from the $16, you would have made a profit of $8 at the end of the week. So if you choose to even go 80 pips stop loss, 80 pips profit, you are still not going to lose anything. If you choose to do 1:1 or 2:2, you are not losing anything. So I am just asking you to use 1:2, but you can choose to do 1:1. If the TP is 100 pips, you can choose to do your stop loss 100 pips. Just to give your trading enough room to operate. You can choose to do that. You can choose to give your account enough room to operate. So you can choose to go for 80 pips TP, 80 pips stop loss, 100 pips TP, 100 pips stop loss. That would be your decision to take. Okay, I also have my style. I have my way of doing it, and I'm not ready to share that with you because it wouldn't be necessary. But ask yourself, what exactly do you want? Is it going to be possible that this trade will go into the profit that you are looking for? If yes, then what will be your worry? You have no worry. So far as you have 100 pips TP and 100 pips stop loss, you have no problem. You have no problem at all. So that is that. All right. So once again, let me mention the trades. Before that, please subscribe to this YouTube channel for more. We have more coming up. We have more updates that we'll be giving you. All right. So again, GBP USD buy, GBP JPY buy, NZD JPY buy, Chef JPY buy, CAD JPY buy, AUD JPY buy, Euro JPY buy, NZD USD buy, AUD USD buy, USD CAD sell, Euro USD buy, Euro CAD sell. So we have just 2 sell, and then the rest are all buy. And like I said, some are 100 pips TP, some are 80 pips TP. So please try your best. Put this on demo if this is your first time. Here, we don't show you all the beautiful charts you want to see with some drawings, the support and resistance, and the Fibonacci and whatsoever that you wish to see. You wouldn't see this over here. That is what we do. But we tell you for a fact that we know what we are doing. So subscribe to this YouTube channel if this is your first time. And I'm sure before this week ends, today's date is 21st or 22nd, right? Anyway, whatever might be the date. So Saturday 22nd, all right, or 23rd. Anyway, I don't even know the date. Okay, so that is business. That is how we end this show. So by the close of this week, we will surely, but in the description, I'll put the date on. In the title of this video, I'll put the date, the actual date, from which date to which date, okay? So that will settle that for now. Like our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and please join our Telegram page through the description of this video. My name once again is Kofi, leading Forex YouTube channel admin, Telegram admin, and then Facebook admin. I'll see you by the close of this week. If you have questions, I have my personal link on the Telegram page. Those who want to chat me, you have something to discuss with me, please. When you join the Telegram page, you see my personal link over there. You can chat me, we can talk. Whatever is bothering you, we can share together. All right? Until then, be safe and take care of yourself.